streaming main. Cameron, sure up. Why do we do this every time? Hello, there we are. Hello, howdy. How's everyone today? Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, I have to say sorry about yesterday. I will go into that whole what's going on with that in just a second here, I guess. So basically, after I finished my office, the next thing I wanted to get done this summer was my bedroom. For years ago, we ripped out the carpet in my bedroom and it left cement on the floor. So my plan had been to paint the floor, you know, whatever, and paint the floor, and the walls needed to be painted. Our master bedroom was probably not quite as bad as this room was, but it was not great. And I never ripped the carpet out in my office here because it's upstairs and that has the particle board or whatever underneath it that will give you splinters and stuff like that. But downstairs we had the cement. So I was like, you know, we'll just paint the cement. Well, so I'm finally getting around to it. However, and I'm going to, I'm sure you've noticed, I don't have my camera on at the moment, but I am going to turn it on just for a little bit and show y'all why I am not going to be using my camera tonight. First of all, partially because I got a haircut and it's not grown to how I like it yet. Not quite there. I'm also, okay, hold on. I'm also not wearing the best outfit. I'm running out of clothes. We had an issue with our washing machine. That's fixed now. I can finally wash clothes. I just haven't had a chance to. I don't want the video capture device. Why do I have to do this every single time? Hello, there I am. Okay, hold on. Clothes. Anyways, so yes, haircut, not terrible, but I haven't, it's nice, but I like how short it is. It just needs to grow out just a little bit so it can do some things. Plus, I also haven't really done anything with it. Okay, so anyways, because I'm doing my bedroom, as you can see, big giant pile of clothes. Those are all my clothes for my closet. I can't have them in my closet because I'm painting, so they have to be up here. I also, Nebula, my bearded dragon, had to be moved to the dining room table. And so my puzzle that was on the dining room table is in here. So it's basically just kind of a mess. And so yeah, so I'm opting out of the camera tonight. I know y'all are like, we don't care about that, but I'm too tired to be on camera tonight. So that's where we're going with this. Okay. And then, whoopsie. Why is this doing this? Here, can we just hide that? There we go. All right. So yes, it's been a journey with this bedroom. Last night, so what happened, I was working and painting, and my husband had to run off to was running to town for something, I forget. And I was like, okay, while you're in town, I'm going to start streaming. Well, because I had finished up I come to a good stopping point inside the bedroom, and I was like, okay, I will clean up and then take a shower and then start streaming. Well, then as I'm cleaning up, getting ready for my stream, he calls me and he says, so all the coolant in my car has drained out. Now, this happened the other day and we had it in the shop, and the shop fixed it, or we thought they did. And then he picked it up yesterday and then drove it around a bit. It didn't happen right away. It took a little bit. And then once all of a sudden it just all drained out. So I had to go rescue him. Oh, and then I was really irritated too, because as I got ready, he's like, don't hurry, because the guy we took it to originally to fix it was coming out to see it. So we didn't have to get a tow, and maybe he could like figure it out what the problem was there. And he's like, don't rush. And so I was like, okay, great. So I just kind of got ready, and then I went out there. As I'm about to walk out the door, he calls me. He's like, the guy took me home. You can go stream. And I'm like, I already sent out the message that I'm not streaming tonight. So that was last night. So anyways, yeah. Here we are. So now we're streaming tonight. Hello, Dr. Pepper Gaming. for Thursday on a Friday. Yay! Yay! Sorry about that. Yeah, it was car troubles, and then with the I'm exhausted today, anyways. But I was exhausted yesterday too. So far in the bedroom downstairs, I have painted all the trim. Got both coats of trim on. I got this clear, what is it called? Primer for the concrete so that the paint will stick better. I also have a clear coat that goes over it for garages. It's not a garage, but you know. And so I did both 2 coats of the primer on the floor. I've got the ceiling painted, the walls painted. The ceiling painted with both coats, the walls painted with 1 coat. And then, so I'll be doing the 2nd coat tomorrow, and then I can do the detail work, because like the ceiling is a different color than the wall. I'll do the whole reveal when it's done, but the ceiling is a different color than the wall, so there's a lot of like fine lines that I have to do, and then of course around all frickin' trim. But yeah, it's coming along. But right now it's kind of a mess because our bed and all of our bedroom furniture is in the living room, except for the bearded dragon who's in the dining room, and I'm tired of sleeping in the living room. Oh, and y'all are ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? This is just where my life is at right now. This is crazy. So, while I was painting today, my husband was doing things around the house, and all of a sudden, he's yelling, and I'm like, what the heck? And I run out there, and apparently a snake has gotten inside my house, and we can't find it. The cats have been hunting, or at least they appear to have been hunting. I'm not sure if they're actually hunting. Harley is not a hunter. She doesn't hunt, but Pino does hunt. And so I'm thinking hopefully that she will find the snake. But it is currently somewhere in the bedroom furniture that is in my living room that I have to sleep on tonight. And it's perfect because we're building a snake today. So it ended up working out. God knew what I needed for my stream today, I guess. So priming, it is a good, yeah, for the cement especially. I don't use primer on the walls because I usually buy the primer paint combo for the walls, but the cement, since we're going to be walking on it, I wanted to get a good coat. And it's crazy. That clear primer is weird. Like I painted it on and it goes on like milky. And then now that it's dry, you can't even tell. Like there's no shimmer, like, you know, it's not glossy. It's like a matte finish. It's like weird. It's so weird that you can't see it at all. But yeah, I'm hoping, this is what I've been told, that it will help the paint stick. No, we aren't ready, but go ahead. No rats, I guess. Well, it's pretty small. We don't have mice and rats anyways, because Pino is a hunter. So, rat snake, I think it was like more of a grass snake, maybe a little bit bigger than a grass snake. Hopefully not one of the venomous snakes around here. They generally stay away from the house. It's more the grass snakes and the rat snakes that come up close to the house. This is not the first time we have had a snake get into the house. Usually we catch it. Usually my husband and Pino will work together oftentimes to catch the snake. But right now our living room is in such chaos and we have a giant king-size bed in the middle of our living room. So yeah, it's a problem. The cats will find it, I hope. I'm just praying. Just check the toilets first. Don't want any surprises. Yeah, I mean, obviously, but I will also be checking around the bearded dragon tanks, because Winkle's tank is in the living room, and then of course Nebula is now in the dining room, and they have, you know, heat lamps and stuff. So we're assuming the snake is going to want to come find the heat, because we keep our house, you know, like about 70, you know, colder. So we're hoping that the snake will like try to get up around those tanks and we can catch it then. I'm hoping that the snake does not make an appearance until after my husband is home from work, however, because I don't want to deal with that. As much as I love reptiles and snakes, I do not like touching snakes that I recognize, that are not mine, as cute as they are. Teamwork, love it. Yeah, that's cute how they will hunt together. Harley is so lazy, but she was making this weird meow earlier. I think she knows, or at least she did know where the snake was, because she was meowing a weird meow, and every time I'd go in there, she would just kind of like walk away, and I'm like, you're no help at all, like literally. But I think she might have known, but I kept telling her, I said, go get your sister. Like, go tell her, don't tell me. Oh, all right. Well, it is time. It is time to get to it. So in other words, I did not get any of the stuff done I said I was going to get done. I'm not going to work on this on stream, so do not worry. It is just here. She knows. She does know. Don't you know? Yes, you're a good kitty. Pain in the ass, but you're a good kitty. But yeah, I have not done anything that I said I was going to do in here, but that'll be future Luna's problem, because tonight, we are going to get our first one done. And you know what I need? I need teleports, because we're going to be starting at the very opposite end of this thing, and I do not feel like trekking back and forth through there. So, again, I have not done any prep work for this. I have an idea in my head of what I want to do. I don't know if it's going to work, but this is going to be kind of our tell for this, if this whole idea of mine is going to work at all or not. And yeah, we're gonna see. I am gonna also decide tonight if we're going, I haven't decided yet if I want to make the outlines of the holes, so like I'm making a snake outline, if I want to make that all the animals in black and just use black books across the board, or if I want to make each animal the color, like its outline. I'm not sure. I think I want to do black though, but I am kind of like, the thought of having a green snake, all green, just is kind of like, that sounds really cute. But I don't know. I don't know. I gotta get my head into this game right now. Whew. All right. Oh, and I also wanted to show you all, because I know some of y'all are like, snakes are not cute. Well, first of all, you can't call them snakes. They're snecks. Okay, either Snek or Boop Noodle or Danger Noodle. Or, but you know, if you've never seen a cute snake before, be prepared. I'm about to show you one. Now, this is a video of a Snek, okay? And it's super cute. If you are scared of snakes, please, you don't have to watch this part, okay? I understand when you have a phobia. I'm like that with spiders. So, it's cool. You don't have to watch this part. You don't have to agree with me that snakes are cute. I'm okay if you don't agree, okay? I understand snake phobia is a real fear. But anyways, here it is. This is adorable. I just had to show you all. Screen capture? Yes. Okay. So this is a viper, a sand viper in sprinkles. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? Look at him. Oh, it's very loud. I don't know. But look at him digging inside his little... Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? And he just let us look, he says, I'm hiding. You can't see me. So yes, this is the kind of snackness that I'm going for, okay? That's it. All right. Now, this is where I keep my, well, I keep a lot of stuff in here, but I have Luckland teleportation pads. Are those the only ones I have? I only have one of those. Okay, I guess we're using Luckland because I'm out of all the rest. So we need 2 of those. Okay. And then let's just go grab some books. Let's just go grab some books and get ready. I don't anticipate getting much farther than the outline, but I am going to stick to my word. I did say after I finished with the front area that we were going to build the rest in cute mode. So why don't we just go ahead. Cute mode 3. Boop. There it is. There she is. She's so cute. So little. All right. And then we need to go to the... Oh my gosh. Look, it even shows up as my appearance. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Where the frick am I going? Oh my god, my brain. And I've also, I mean, I've been trying to like ventilate and stuff like that, but I don't know how good I did of a job I did, so. I'm a little bit weirder than usual. I'm going to miscellaneous storage. I couldn't remember. Oh. Yep, I want to do, we're going to start with the snake one, and then we're going to see how this snake one goes. And then if it goes well, then we'll move on to doing the rest of the animals. If it's like completely like, this is, what am I doing? No one can tell this is a snake. It's awful. Then I'm going to scrap that idea and we're going to move on to a different idea. But I really want to make this idea work. And you know how stubborn I can be. So we're going to try. We are going to try. Okay. Books are in orange. Oh, that's right. I always forget that in miscellaneous, we have to go to gumdrops. Attempting to reconnect. Okay, there we go. I think it's back. Test, test. Okay, my mic is working. I'm not sure what happened there, but it says the stream has disconnected, attempting to reconnect. That was a few seconds ago. If you are in chat and are able, can you send me a message saying that we're back on? That would be fabulous. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I tried to pick a snake video in the sprinkles that didn't have any sound behind it because I didn't want, you know, to deal with any copyright issues. So hopefully, but it's so cute. Okay, either we're not back on or I actually don't have anybody in chat. I'm not really sure. Okay, well, it shows everything is going now, so I'm going to keep going. You know what I didn't do? I did not advertise. See, I'm tired. Okay, hold on. We'll do that while we're waiting to see if we're back on. Get shareable link. Let's see, streamers. Here we go. I have 3 places that I advertise in. Cute. Okay. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. And last one, video announcements. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so I have that all done, hopefully. All right. Well, it still looks like it's going, so I'm going to continue. All right. I am going to grab these green books just because, like I said, I just have this, like, this would be so nice if I could make a green snake. And those are not too terrible to buy more of. And I have all these black books. This is smaller than a regular one. Okay. Can I pick this one up? No. All right, let's pick up black. I just don't know, like, if, let's say I do a snail, which I will do a snail. I'll definitely do a snail. But would the snail look good with a black outline? So if I did all of them in black outlines, we're gonna figure this out tonight. This is gonna be kind of a test out night. Just a little bit. Oh, I don't even know what my okay, my inventory is not terrible. Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, I haven't done anything. Oh, and while I'm doing this, before I get to here, actually, let's let's head to the Sanctus Saru. And while we're doing that, if y'all who watch me would love to learn how to just, do certain things in decorating or be a better decorator or, whatever. Maybe you just like attending classes for things, like whatever your interest is, on August 15th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kaisley will be running another deco class so she does deco classes. She just finished one about TVs that looks phenomenal. I was going through, it's amazing. Okay. And so, but she's having a class on August 15th that she will be, so you can learn how to make creative floor patterns, which I think is so cool. So yes, if that is something that very much interests you, check it out. It's on the forums where she is currently advertising for it. And all you have to have is a character on Majdoul. And as long as you can have a character on Majdoul, you can attend these classes. And it's really, really cool. So definitely check that stuff out. Check it out on the forums. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we have that. Oh, look, we can log in and it's so cute. And our door is open. And look at our little friend over here. She's so cute in her little outfit. I'm so happy. Okay. Alrighty. But we have to make... Now, my eventual idea is that there's going to be like a wall here, so you can't get past, okay? And a wall here. I might put the wall like right here. I'm not sure where. Anyways, basically you can't get past over there. You can't get past over here. You can wander around this area. This area is going to be like, I want to put a big fountain right here if I can. Other thing, I probably, you know what else I'm going to have? I'm going to have those Saru big buildings that you can craft and put 2 of them here, labeled the bathrooms. So I don't have to waste any item count on bathrooms. They're just going to be there like that. And then this door I'm going to leave open until the very end. If I have the item count, which I don't think I'm going to, but if I do, I want to add in some like food and maybe some games and stuff like that, arcade games. Mini golf place that I've been to has like arcade games and like a snack bar and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to see if I could get something like that in there. But if I can't, then this door is just going to be blocked off, so you can't get into it. All right. And then we're going to fit all 18 holes, 9 on this side and 9 on the other side here. This thing is so big though. Okay. Yeah, so I want to put, and then you have to take the teleporter. The teleporters are going to stay in here. So you have to take the teleporter to start, and then I'm going to make paths through here so that you can get to, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down, but you're technically not supposed to go back up, it's whatever. Alrighty. Set name. What do you mean I'm too far away? Set name. Hole 1. That's just what we're calling it for now. We'll change that later. I had a little hiccup a little earlier with my chat. If you are able to write in chat, please do so I know if it's working again. Please let me know. I would greatly appreciate that. All right. Oh, I can't zoom out very far though. But I do love the pink sky. Well, it's not pink sky, it's the gem. But I love the pink sky in here. That's why I chose this. And I like the shape too. It's pretty nice. All right. My thinking in my head was that I was going to start it here have the head, but that's too small. I hadn't been out here to really think about it. I was thinking about having the head here and then creating like a hill and then kind of, you know, snaking over there, and then just kind of adding some foliage over here to kind of cover this area up. I mean, I could still kind of do that. I could start it here on the steps. I don't think I'm going to use the gardens at all. So like have the head here. Okay, and then we come down like this. And just kind of swoop. I don't know, something like that. Like cute, all right? And then once I get the outline in, like a rough outline with the books, then my plan is to add in the mannequins and different things like that. I do want to kind of keep track of how many books I put in, of course. So let's do some math because I haven't done this yet. Where's my calculator? I can barely function right now. There's no way that I will be able to do math. Okay. All right. So we have 1,000 books. There are 18 holes, right? So I can use about 55 per hole. I can use 55 and a half. So if one uses 56, it'll be okay. So I can use 55 books total for each. All right. Which I think should be more than enough, especially if I put them at their biggest size. I'm going to try this with the green ones first. How big can I make these? Okay, maybe. They seem so small. All right, I'm going to have a piece of scaffolding. I'm also thinking about having a piece of scaffolding for where I'm actually making them. Because if I sink it too far down inside the floor, it'll be hard to get out. But if I have it on a raised platform, there we are. Okay, back. Sorry, phone call. Oh, from your adopted brother. Well, awesome. Well, I hope he's doing well. And I'm glad chat is working because chat had a little bit of a hiccup. So I'm not sure what happened, but yeah. But I'm glad to know that it is working and all is well. How is your brother? Doing well, I hope. So yeah, so here's a little trick. Just have it up a little bit, and that way if you sink it down too far, you still have some space. I will have to go back and sink everything down, but it'll be fine. I don't know if I'm going to need this one, but just to have it here. Okay, and we are going to have to go get more books. I don't know. I think I'm going to do it where they're each the color. Because I just love this green so much, and I want to make a little green Snek. A little green danger noodle. And now y'all get to see what it's like to truly work with books like this. It's a little bit of a pain because, as you can tell, they are standing up, and I want this edge. So we're going to have to flip every single one of these. Thankfully, these ones have a flip point, so they'll be better than, you know, some of those others that I have to use the red one with, because the red one does not have a flip point. So that's crazy. I actually ran into, when I was at Home Depot yesterday, my parents had fostered a kid back when I was first married, and yeah, we ran into him. All of a sudden, someone was saying my name, and I looked at him, and I was like, "Who is this man?" Like, I don't know this man that knows my name. That's kind of weird. And then so I took a hot second. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, I was so excited to see him. Been busy and crazy here getting bills and stuff. Ugh, yeah. And doing worrying and stuff. But I'm here, yeah. I mean, it's hard not to worry, really. Do I hate working with books? I would say I have a love-hate relationship with books. They are a great creative tool. They can do so many good things for your build, adding so much detail and whatnot all. They are a pain in the ass to work with. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now I just have to really think. I don't know why I have this idea about going down the stairs, but I want it to go down the stairs, even though this is the first hole. Okay, let's see. Let's just start with the shape of its head. Actually, let's go this way with it, with all the books. How far away? I don't want this too big. I still get people that come up to me asking, did you work at Walmart? And they recognize you? That was like 20 plus years ago. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's really cool. I have a problem where I don't remember people and then they always remember me. I'm like, oh snap, I don't know who this person is. But yeah, that's, you know. Oh, it does fit that way. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes it's a little silly. You know what I should have is a drawing next to me. That's what I want. Where's my notebook? Oh, there it is. So that I can just look at the drawing and figure out what I want to do here. Okay. I want a cute little rounded head because remember, round things are cute. I kind of want it to curl. I know y'all can't see my, again, if I had my thing turned on, you could see it. I don't know if I like that. Hold on. I usually mostly just wing it. I don't usually have like, unless I'm doing something very technical, like, I don't know if y'all remember when I was working on the rooms in Celestial Splendor and was making those things, those drawings of like the shape of them. I want curves, curvy, curvy curves. Okay. There we go. That's closer to what I want. Give it a nice rounded tail because, again, round things are cute. Okay. All right. I think that can work. Oh, this is going to suck. I'm down in the soul sec area. Oh, no. With the clear bridges. And remember when you could turn the lights on and the bridges turn black? Turn the lights on. Okay, hold on. It's not working now, and I still see through the bridges. I have this little thing called hyper. Oh, no! You're scared of the heights, huh? Oh, no! I did not know that you could turn lights on and make the bridges black. So that is actually new to me. But I mean, it's unfortunate that is not working for you at the moment since, you know, you're scared of heights. Okay, I need to go buy those. I have 4. I want to buy 51, so that'll be my 55 for this. I can't use any more than that on here. Okay. Where do I need to go? I know where the, no, I don't know where the librarian is in Greater Fadark. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope, that's still not what I want. Dang it. Read. I want to look in Keynos. Oh yeah, Indus. No, Indus wouldn't search, do it. It's somebody else. Because Indus doesn't have the Mysterious Green Tomes. Okay, hold on. Let me go look at Lyra's site. Oh my goodness. I can't even function right now. Mysterious Green. Who is in Keynos? Keynos. Here we go. Master Scribe. They're in Province District. Okay. We'll head out here. Okay. You still see through the bridges. Yeah. And depending on your graphics, it's hard to see the edges of the bridges. Oh, yeah. When I first started playing, am I in the Province District? No. When I first started playing EverQuest, I did not have a very good computer. The graphics were horrendous, and I had a lot of problems. One of the things being that all the clear stuff like that, all clear glass was opaque, so you couldn't see through it with the graphics that I had. Oh, I forgot I was in cube mode. I was like, oh my god, this little thing. It's the best day ever. Okay, where are you? Look at him. Okay, see, that'll make it better, right? Look at her little lingua. Look at him! Look at him! Oh, that's never gonna get old. Okay, green tome. 51. Accept. Okay. All right, and then I can just go. There's a rug back when my graphics were horrible that I forget which rug it is. It has like buffalo myrrh people on it. Hello? Let me in. But I thought they were white roses. That's how bad my graphics were. All right, we have 51 on this. We have to get the job done with this. Okay. So we're going to make this easy. Wait, let's do... Oh, shoot. Okay. I thought maybe I didn't fully click it. It didn't kick me out. Yay. Hello. Again, this is something, if you use Layout Editor, it is much easier in the Layout Editor. But as we have already established, I'm stubborn. So here we are. Because you can just lay out all your books and then tell the Layout Editor to make them the biggest size and flip them on their sides. At least from what I understand from the Layout Editor. But we're not doing it that way. We're taking the long route, because why not? I don't like all the flashing my screen does. This is not an art form for people who, unfortunately, who are sensitive to flashing lights. But it's also because I'm on this thing. I should actually, well, yeah, maybe do it down here. Then it won't be so splinky. Come here. Too confusing me. Doing it yourself, yeah. That's awesome. Whatever way is easiest for you, because I completely understand. There's a lot of people who might not have time, or might have like carpal tunnel or things like that where they can't be on the computer, or they might just like using the Layout Editor more, and that's okay too. whatever gets you to work. Because now with all this, you know, AI stealing our art and stuff like that, I want to make it very clear that the layout editor is not AI. You, as the human, are still creating with creating your thing. It's just that you are using a tool, just like this is tools, all the tools at your disposal to make your art. So yeah. Oofda. And if you're stubborn like me and want to do it by hand, absolutely do that too. I like to see just whatever you create, how you got there. That's yeah, that's great too. Yeah, I'm not great with numbers. That's my problem. And I also learned how to do this without the decorating community, because I didn't know the decorating community existed, because I like to stay in my little hole and not meet people. So, you know, there's that. Okay, just see, now we're back to the flashy flashes. But yeah, if you find this part boring, that's okay too. If you want to only come in and check out when I'm doing fun stuff, that'll come once I get the outline. Then it'll be decorating the snake, the Snek, the danger noodle, boop noodle. And I can tell you stories about all the snakes that I have owned in my life, that have come across, well, not owned, come into my care. We when we had our reptile rescue, some of the things that we had was we had a clutch of baby ball pythons, and 2 of those baby ball pythons were given to my parents, and they are still alive today. And they spent about a year living with us a few years ago, because my parents needed them out of the house for a little bit, and now my parents have them back. So there's some ball pythons. Uh-oh, what are you saying? You stay for the commentary? Yeah, it's riveting. I mainly use the notepad to move stuff. Oh, I did, yeah. And see, I've heard about the notepad too. I don't know how to do that. I never learned. That's almost more confusing to me. I want some reptiles or hamsters and stuff. And she hates that kind of stuff. Oh no. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, those little baby ball pythons, they were super cute, and they found homes pretty quickly. So I was happy about that. A lot of our friends took them and stuff like that. And of course, like I said, my parents, they took the 2. Their names are, oh my gosh, my brain. Chase and Pursue. They're very cute. I love ball pythons. The biggest one we've ever owned, we did have a reticulated python for a little while. It did not stay long with us, thankfully, because it was eating rabbits. So it was quite large. I love Burmese pythons. We had a couple of Burmese pythons in the past. Albino Burmese pythons. Those were always nice. I'm just kind of winging it here. I'm thinking that this can be, so the head is going to be where it starts, and then the tail is going to have the hole. Me and my dad, when I was young, when you was a youngin', had field rats that would come through the dry vents, and me and him had a small one on the trap, chased her into the bathroom, her screaming, oh no, oh no, no, no. All right, I'm debating if I need to make this bigger. No, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be bigger. We have to be kind of careful. I've already gotten 20 books out here. I only got 32 more, so. I know I drew that little picture and I'm completely going away from the picture. This is why I don't draw pictures. So yeah, so this is the front. And then I just want it, I might not make it all the way down the stairs. Maybe partially down the stairs. 55 books is not a lot. But this green is nice. I do like this green. I think we're going to keep that. At my school every year, we have what's called the creature teacher comes, and they bring like cool animals for the kids to like meet and learn about and stuff like that. I really love it. And there's always a Snek. And of course I always have to love on the Snek, except last year, was it last year? I think it was last year. It tried to kill me. It like wrapped around, I had it on my shoulders and then it wrapped around my neck. It wasn't trying to actually kill me. It was just that it was trying to get into a comfortable position, and the most comfortable position was cutting off my my breathing. So anyways, I tried calling for help from the people. Our security guard works with the creature teacher, not necessarily for the creature teacher. But he's there to help, and I was like trying to hail him down, and he just kept waving back at me and laughing, and I'm like, no, I need you. I couldn't get the snake off me. It was pretty funny. And then I was mad at the security guard after that, because he was a butthead. Okay, so I've completely changed the way this is looking. Let me see. So if we keep it with this way, so I have that, and then I can still get the same shape that I was going for. It's just a little different. You need pictures of that? No. Thankfully, nobody took any pictures of that. I do have pictures with myself with other animals from the creature teacher. But yeah. I told him afterwards, I was like, excuse you, were you just going to let me die? He's like, I had no idea you were in trouble. So I was like, my face was turning red. How did you know? Oh. Okay. I'm thinking the scaffolding is not going to work as I move out here. Because, yeah, I'm going to have to angle them to match that. So, I guess, yeah, we're just going to be really careful and not. One problem with books is they don't have collision. Because I can just go right through. Boop, boop. But hopefully with the illusion that you can't go through will be enough. That's what I'm hoping. I just got to be really careful that I don't accidentally sink these down too far. Yeah, nobody was even paying any attention to me. Not enough to, if somebody would have taken a picture of me, they probably would have noticed that I was in distress. So, yeah. No, they were just having fun. The kids were playing with a bunny or something. I don't remember. They always bring cool stuff like millipedes. Oh, millipedes are so cute. Guess what's probably going to go into here. My item count is going to get eaten up with using the pets and plushies that I have, and also the mannequins. And plants. Oh, I want to have a lot of plants in here because it'll block off some of this stuff. I also have those Sanctus Saru buildings that I can kind of use to block off some of these areas as well, which will help save on item count and has the same architecture as throughout here, so it will match. And I don't have to reskin the whole place, because reskinning is hard. So I'm glad that we didn't have all this media back then. No evidence. It's true. Though this was like last year or the year before, so not that long ago. Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to make up yesterday's stream because wait, I want this to actually, hold on, I want this to go out farther. With my schedule as it is, I don't have too much longer. I'm going to be going back to work, and so I'm not sure how much streaming I'm going to do those first couple of weeks back to work, and so I really wanted to get this stream in, so that's why I wanted to make it up today. Nope, that's not great. Because yeah, things are going to get tricky. I go back August 5th. I hope it's the 5th. Like, I got an email about one of these things that we do usually on the first day back, and that was August 6th, and I was like, oh, okay, so we go back August 6th. I don't pay attention. I don't want to pay attention. I want my summer to last as long as possible, so I try not to look at it. But then I got another email that was like, oh, we're doing this on the 5th. And I was like, oh, we go back the 5th. Crap. Well, I hope it's not one of those situations where I'm really not paying attention and we go back the 4th. Actually, the 4th might be a weekend. Let me see. Let me see. We might go back the 4th. I hope we don't. I hope we go back the 5th. Because that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's great. Yeah, I was looking at that. Down here was starting August. Well, the kids will start August, like, later on. I'm not sure. I haven't checked when the kids start. But we start on the 4th. Or the 5th. Your neighbor starts on the 4th. Same for you all up there? It depends on the city. Every city is different around here. It's not a statewide thing. It's a citywide thing. I will check. I hope it's not. I hope it's not the 4th. That will be sad. This should go here. Why is this not going here? I don't want to waste that much book, but I guess this is being silly. Okay, so far, so cute. Not sure about how I like that little wiggle there. Cause yeah, actually had this go, well, that's fine. It's okay. I suppose. I stopped caring which direction they were facing. I think with everything else going on, I'm not too worried about how the outline, well, I mean, I want it to look good, but I mean, like, I'm not, if some of them are sticking out weird, I think that's okay. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look. When is, let's see, my city. Calendar. 2026. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to. All right. Yeah. Oh, we go back to 3rd. Oh, gross. Okay. Oh, man. That's great. I didn't want to know that. The kids go back to 12th. I didn't want to know that. So anyways, it's going to be a little weird. Ouch. Yeah. That's what I said. That's all right. That's okay. I have about a little bit, 6 days. I also have to get a garage sale in here too at some point. So, you know, that's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Oh, okay. Let's bring out some more books and flip them. Well, more salt in the wound. The kids down here start the 14th. Nice. No, I'm going to be starting in a new position. I got the music position, as some of you may know or remember from me saying that. And I'm very excited about being the music teacher. However, my school has been locked due to they've been doing some, you know, renovating of their own in there. And so no one's been allowed in for the entire summer. And I had wanted to get in earlier and, you know, work on my classroom, like get it set up. And I can't do that. And so now apparently I'm probably not going to get in until August 3rd is what's going to be my guess. Because I got to finish my bedroom. And then we're doing a garage sale at not this weekend, but next weekend. So the 30th and 1st and whatnot all. And then we go back. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be. Anyways, I keep having nightmares that it's the first day of school and my room's not set up. Like the kids are there and I'm like, oh no, my music room's not set up. I can't have kids in there. But it's fine. I'm fine. I'm not losing my mind at all. That's the only thing I'm like tripping out about is like I have a lot to set up in my room. Might be one of those things where it just kind of I work on it throughout this year, and then my first year is just kind of like, I mean, which is for every first year teacher, just kind of crazy and not quite exactly how I want it, but it'll be fine. But I am ready to go back. I'm excited. I wasn't originally going to do my bedroom. It was going to be my original plan when I was planning this before the summer was to do my office and then start working on my classroom. And since I can't work on my classroom, I was like, you know what? I have time for one more project. And my husband was like, can we get the bedroom done? And I was like, yeah, let's finally do that because I hate being in this room because it's so nasty. Not nasty, but like ugly. And it had, I de-popcorned the ceiling too. That was another thing I did. Whew. And because it was cement, we had ripped up the carpet from it and it had the tack strip nailed into it. So when we pulled out those nails, it pulled up like bits of the concrete. So we also had to go through and patch all the holes in the concrete. Yeah, so we've been working on it pretty steady for the past few days, and we're pretty far for all the work that we've done. But de-popcorning the ceiling has been, it was so amazing. Like there was so many cobwebs that you just could not get off because they'd be stuck up in that freaking popcorn. So I am glad that that's gone now and we don't have to worry about it anymore. I just have a couple more rooms. The kitchen, the dining room, and both bathrooms need to be de-popcorned. And then that's all the rooms that have to be de-popcorned. My husband's movie room that he turned my daughter's room into, he says he likes the popcorn. I'm like, fine, whatever. So he's leaving that in there. Had to float the floor. We didn't add any more cement to it. I just got EQII is what it's called. And I should have done this over here. I got EQII and I learned how to do that. That was fun. And I just used a spatula, whatever it's called, little speckle thing, and then filled the holes in there. It's not perfect. And the paint is barely going to cover it up, but it's good enough. because I was not about to deal with that any longer. That was a pain in the buxa. Faux show. Okay, yeah, I want to come this way and then come out this way and then do a little bit of a round thing like that. I don't know if I'm going to have enough books though. We'll see how far we get with this curve. Yeah, I understand the popcorn ceiling. But it's it does help the sound, but it is ugly. Yeah, ours, I liked ours at first when we first moved in, like especially in our downstairs bathroom, because whoever did it, it's like they added glitter to it. And you know, of course, I love everything glittery. It's fantastic. And like their downstairs bathroom, they like took like a whole handful and just went of glitter and just went it's so sparkly. But no, then it gets the bugs and the frickin' spiders. The spiders come, the corner spiders come regardless of what I do. But at least, you know, at least without popcorn, I can more easily get rid of their webs and stuff. Okay, yeah, I want to start coming back out this way. Because we want wobbles. Because wobbles are cute. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Yeah, it's only going to be able to go down a little bit, I guess. That's fine. I was hoping that I wouldn't use the full 55 books for this, and that'll show me like, oh, other animals are going to be a lot easier. No, we might have to scrap the using books on all of them because I think I'm going to run out of books. Because things like a moth, well, its outline isn't going to take as much, or I don't know. Anyways, or, you know, something more complicated like a deer or an owl bear. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. We are just in the very beginning stages of this planning. I hope I don't run out of item count. I really hope I don't. I do need to get those 2 buildings in that I'm definitely going to use for my bathrooms. And then to make sure I have that item count in there. Yeah, look at how small. I mean, I know there are books that get bigger, so I might do that too for some of them to make a bigger thing. I also am going to move this because this is going to be out here somehow. Yeah, and I can also get kind of what the sizing is going to be too for these. This one is doing a lot of heavy lifting for our cause here. All right. Well, hey, Shanette. It looks like you. How are you? What are you up to? I don't recognize that name, but the picture next to you, it looks like Shanette. So I'm going to say that's Shanette. Am I right? Oh. I've been complaining because I'm tired like always. But it's okay. I don't like this, whatever it's doing right here at the neck, but I don't know if that's because this is down. Okay, yeah, that helps. I don't know. So let's see. I have 14 more I can pull out. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the whole curve like I wanted, but I might be able to continue with the wiggle for a little bit longer. I do probably need to start tapering in. Maybe. We're just kind of going with the flow here. Working on something too, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Yes, it's Shani Shan. Hello. I figured. You're working on a new project, huh? You don't have to give us any clues, but can we know what house you're working in? Not like usually you can tell what house you're working in once you're done with your, as you always reskin it. Reskin it so well. Oh, we're not doing any reskinning in this one. Did you go somewhere? Well, we're wondering. Well, I think Dr. Pepper was wondering if you were going to start doing tours again. Inquiring minds want to know. What if we started really leaning into the curve here and just kind of following this way? I could start also curving it back. Just a little bit. Just a little curve back, right? Shanette's been running the micro deco challenges. This month is sweet treats, right? It's a totes new project, super secret, yay! Totes new, so does that mean it doesn't have anything to do with any of your, like, the mall or Harry Potter or your Westeros exhibit or anything? Nothing? We can't know, I know, but I'm going to keep asking questions. Anyways, micro deco challenge, sweet treats, I think. So if I think you still have time to join, right? As long as you can decorate it in 6 days, but it's supposed to be micro, so sweets and treats, yay. I have a feeling that they're going to make me hungry, which is a welcome. I'm very welcomed to being hungry when touring one of these, because the last one was the Memorial Rainbow Bridge ones that were so sad. And I bawled my eyes out. So it'll be nice to be hungry. Not connected to any of your big projects. Interesting. Well, welcome to my current big project that I'm working on. As you can see, I am in cute mode. We're building in cute mode because this is cute world. And we're trying to make one of the cutest creatures there is, a Snek. I missed out on all the mini golf stuff from the marketplace, but that's okay. We're going to create our own mini golf because why not? Why the heck not? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start. I can maybe just make a little tail curl here at the end. I only have 14 more books. You get one hint. Ooh, Tinkerfest inspired a lot of people this year. It was very nice. Oh, every part of me hurts. Painting ceilings is no joke, y'all. Oh, it's a workout. Ugh. Okay, let's get my last 14 books up here and see. You know, it'd be really nice is if I had a couple books left over at the end. That would be very cool. We might just have to get creative with the rest of these to make sure we have enough books for it all. There we go. So Dr. Pepper, are you working on anything new? I know you've been busy on Whooshy and like adventuring and stuff like that. It's hard to be able to decorate and adventure at the same time. There's just not enough hours in a day, especially if you're taking care of your mom. So I'm not pressuring you to get working on something is what I'm trying to say. Though I would like to see more of your work. Oh wait, what am I doing? Silly goose, you're supposed to flip these. Derp, derp, derp. Flip. No, just trying to remember how to get down to Nagafen and trying not to fall off these bridges. Oh yeah. Yeah, Nagafen, no, thank you. I had a hard time finding that the first time I ever went in there also. Well, not even the first time, just all the times I ever go in there. And since I'm a Fae, I took a perk or something. I don't remember. Like one of my very first things I did with her was make it so she always, not Featherfall, it's called something else. Like, it's just something that Fae, I think Eris, I have the same thing. And I literally just jumped at the top of that big hole and fell down slowly to the bottom. And then I still couldn't find what I was looking for, if I remember correctly. Feel free to borrow ideas. Well, I have been in your golf courses, ma'am. You took me on a tour, if you don't remember. And that is where I got the inspiration, because I had the idea for Cute World to do this in cute mode and to use a lot of mannequins, where if you're not in cute mode, when you view it, it's going to look crazy. That's the goal. But I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do an amusement park or what I should do. And then you showed me your mini golf courses, remember? And then I said, oh my gosh, Jeanette, this is great. This is perfect. I'm going to make a mini golf course. That was months ago. That was when I was still working on Celestial Splendor, I think. And I had the Tinker Fairy's Haven in the middle of that. So we're finally getting working on it. And then I was so excited when I found out about the stuff on the marketplace, and then I never bought any of it because I was saving up my points, and then it went away. So, oh well. Featherfall. No, it's not well, I mean, it is. There is, in my knowledge, I think there is a Featherfall, but it's not that. It's something, it's an AA thing, I think. Again, it was so many years ago that I don't even know. Windwalker? Glide. No? Combined with the Fae's natural ability to slow their descent when... See, Fae's is a natural ability to slow their descent. So it just comes with the Fae. Or Featherfall. Yeah, I think maybe I just took this. Look, it's like one of the very first things that you take when you're leveling up a Fae. So, I don't know. I don't know how to do all this. Don't look at that. I don't know how to spend my last 37 assigned, because there's nothing else that I want. So, oh well. Oh, we just do what we can. I'm not good at all that kind of stuff. And right now I'm stuck. I tried doing the new X pack, Gothel's Sprawl or whatever the crap it's called, but I'm stuck in that one dungeon and I have not been back, and I don't think I will do it for a while. So, oh well. Cute little Snek. Yeah, glide. No, I think, well, yeah. Featherfall. I think you were right the first time. But it's not something I have to click. It's just, and then under glide here, it says Fae's natural ability to slow their descent when falling. I feel like it was just from the get-go. But I've known other people who are like, no, my Fae falls. And I'm like, okay, I don't know how it works. TBH. I just know that I could fall off stuff pretty early on and not die. Well, you ma'am. The turtle lair, yay! That's one of my faves too. Well, the concept, and it's funny, is it was Ocarina who inspired that, because I forget if she was in her own house or in somebody else's house, and she came upon a froglock and was like, hey, and a froglock wearing a bandana on its head. Not a bandana, one of those eye bandana things, one of those eye mask things. And she was like, oh, look, that looks like a Ninja Turtle. And then that's how that happened. But yes, I like that one now because it was one of my, you know, one of my favorite things, but it's older now, and so I've learned a lot more tricks since then, and so I like go in there and I can see all the mistakes that drive me nuts now. Oh, it's Mika Jade. Hello, Mika Jade. The glide is a default clickable ability, but you have to be off mount. Yeah, if I'm on a mount, then I fall. Though this mount, the mount that I have is doesn't count because it's the Fey mount. I wish you could fly in this house. But hello, Mika Jade. No, where are my mounts? Hello. There it is. This one. Blessing of Zgunini. Whatever. It also makes me smaller and cuter. Haha. The pizza boxes. Well, thank you very much, Lee. Yeah, that was a lot of fun finding things that would look like pizza boxes. Faux sure. How are you doing, Mika Jade, by the way? Blessing you can get from a quest at 85. That you'll let, yeah. I also have that. There it is. Reduces maximum falling speed of caster, and it's an illusion. It didn't used to be an illusion. It used to be just that, and that was the mount, and you didn't have to have a mount on. And then somehow it got changed a few years back, because I remember I was like, oh, now I have to have a mount for some reason. I actually want this to come out here. Come. I don't know if I like that. You get both now. Yep, exactly. You get both now. Sanctus Saru, yes, I am, because I wanted the pink sky, because it's cute. And also, I like the architecture in here, and I don't need to cover it up, so that was a plus for using this. Yeah, I think I want to curve this up this way. And I hadn't used my Sanctus Saru house yet, so here we are. Well, Faye DOV came out, you could do a quest to allow you to be able to fly. Well, no, you can still fly. Hold the phone. I just can't fly in here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on, let me save. Save your work, people. All right. I don't care where we go. Let's go to the Fiat. Okay, go. Travel. Ugh. This is going to look crazy in cute mode. Anyways, yeah, the quest at an EQII can do it, and Erican or whatever they can, those big dragon women type people. I guess they're not women, but yeah, you can fly. No mount. I'm my own mount. So yeah. Whee! I love it because there's no wobble. You know, all the other creatures and stuff, they kind of wobble in the sky and it makes me dizzy. So I love this. I could just stand there and just float. Oh man, building in that house kind of sucks though. Everything is diagonal. Yeah, that's all right. We're not going for straight lines. I use the mount for the appearance and the clickable one when I need to feather fall. Well, like I said, it's just, hold on, let me unmount. Hold on, let me come up here. All right, unmount, and I don't have this one on. Let me make sure. That's turning it on. See, now I'm smaller, so I'm turning it off. I for sure do not have that on. And she just slowly floats. She just always has slowly floated. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. So there we go. But I will use this when I want to get smaller. So if you put on the mount and then put on the clickable, you get teeny tiny. But then she's really hard to see, so I don't often have that on. But yeah, she's a tiny little speck now. There we go. But before they did that, you couldn't. Right. Before they had I've been able to use this for a few years. I don't remember. It was when I got to 85, I went and did that quest. Had to do the quest for Zyagi form. Zigoni? Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, here we are. Let's see. Let's go to the guild hall and go back from there. And yeah, I know it's all angled and crooked and you can't fly at it. And I only picked it because of the pink sky and because it was a free house. Well, free in quotes. You know, I bought that X pack to be able to get the recipes mostly, and then it comes with a house. I have too many houses that I need to use, so I need to start using them. But yeah, it's a quest in the Great Divide. I don't know if it starts in the Great Divide, but I know a good chunk of it is in the Great Divide. So whenever that X pack came out, I think that's when they did the flying mount thing. The glide increases the height you can fall from safely. You don't technically need it. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I have jumped off of well, like in Nagafen, yeah, I jumped off the top of that hole and landed on the bottom with no problem. And then I've also jumped off of, oh God, I can't remember the name. Moors. I've jumped off because I'm like, when I first was at the Moors, I didn't know that you had to take the balloon to get all the way down. So I was like, I had a quest where I was like, you need to go down below, and so I just jump. It's fine. Before I had the flying mode, I would just jump because I could jump off of anything. I have to wear a mount, not the Blessing of Zigani, but like a horse or something if I want to work on my fall damage stuff. Because I've never taken fall damage unless I'm wearing a horse mount or something like that. A mount that cannot fly. Same. Nope. There's too many ones that start with S. My goodness. Okay, here we go. How's the Tinkery house going for you, Mika Jade? I know you posted that update. Was it yesterday or the day before? Oh, this is the front section if you haven't seen the front section. So I got my mini golf display. We have our cute little friends here inside our rounded room and my sign. And balloons, because balloons are cute, we decided. But this whole thing likes to kind of glitch out a little bit, so meh. It is what it is. Okay, kids, have fun. Granny Shan. You are not Granny Shan, you silly goose. Has to eat and catch up on House of the Dragon and get to bed at a somewhat decent hour. Oh, well, have fun. Glad I got to check in on your stream for once, Luna. Me too. I'm so glad you're here. Yes, check out the Micro Deco Challenge. You guys have a few more days yet. Tinkertown is going well. Yay! I'm so glad. I've been really enjoying the updates. Yeah, Tinkerfest this year. I mean, really inspired people. We got a couple people doing Tinkerfesty stuff now. I think that's really neat. Okay, no, that's too sharp of an angle. Okay, let's put that there. What about if we turn this one a little bit? So like that. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose to be silly, but there we go. That's getting better. Okay. I know I'm going to be fixing like how this is going to be, they're going to be angled downward as it goes down the steps. But we're not at that point yet. We're still trying to flush out the whole kit and caboodle here. It's a trust the process kind of moment, y'all. Oh, and Mika, I'm so glad you watch weekly. I hope that my streams inspire you. That is my goal. And to teach people the little tricks and stuff that I use to do my stuff. I like that too. I always loved Bob Ross, you know. I mean, who didn't love Bob Ross, honestly? But, you know, still. Okay, I don't like how this is going, but there's not, if I want to do this hard turn like this, there's not much I can do. I could, hold on, I could try, let's try to do this one out a little bit like that. And then this can move here. Okay, that's more roundy. Not me, not me. Of course you loved watching him, you silly goob. Oh. Yeah. It's one of the only things I could watch because he was always on PBS and grew up without cable most of my life. Him and his happy little trees. I'm not going to figure out the pars for each one of these. If somebody wants to try to do math or something like that, I'm sure it's math. How you figure that out for each of these holes, y'all are welcome to do that for those of you who enjoy that sort of thing. But that is not what I'm going to do. Okay, I want this to kind of... Ooh, we might have 3 books left over, y'all. Which technically means we have 3.5 books. You know what I should have gotten when I was out and about a little bit ago? I'm not going to be able to make a rounded... Well, I can. Yeah, I have an idea for that, actually. So we're going to put this here like this. Ignore that that's open. Don't worry about that. Yes, so 3 books left over. I should have gotten a sign really quick. Let me go get another sign. Always loved to decorate, but definitely encouraged me to do it more. Yay! I'm so glad. Look at how cute the little troll looks. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that Kinosian resident yelling at that troll? Probably. Where am I going? I need to go to signs. Banners. Here we go. I've only been streaming for an hour. That's not good. I'm losing steam. But we're going to get these books at least in place, in the right place for now. And then we can start kind of deciding what am I going to use the mannequins for. I know I'm going to use a helmet for its eye. I want to find something cool for maybe like a decoration on this for like a diamond back kind of thing. So maybe a shield or something that might look good. I'm not quite sure. But we'll go look around. Probably in this stream. Maybe. I'm going to grab this sign. This is what I did when I worked on the solar system on the floor of Celestial Splendor. I've had a sign with how many books I've used. And then I just carried that around. It was easier than having a book, in my opinion. I don't know. Sanctus Saru. So when you're done with Tinkertown, am I going to get to video tour it? I would love that. Books used is 51. Nope, 52, because there's 3 left. All right, so I've used 52 out of 1,000. Oops, that's the wrong one. I want to do name. I always do that little graphic. That's my signature, I guess. Okay, I've used 52 books. Cute little Snek. I wanted to give it some dimension by going down the stairs. I wanted to go all the way down the stairs, but I didn't have enough books. So now I can kind of see how big these are going to be. Okay. I'm with it so far. This is okay. I kind of like how there's going to be a little bump there. We'll figure out something for that. Okay. It is actually a good thing I love to do to decorate, as whenever my friend and guildmate tries to place things, they tend to float or glitch through walls. Oh, yeah, it's a little tricky. Oops. Oh, and yes, I will. Yay! I'm so excited. Yep. You got to look at things from all angles, and you know, if you're not in this art form a lot, then you might. Yes, ma'am. Did you find the snake? I really desperately need you to find that snake. But I also need you to wait until Dad's home, because Mom does not want to touch the snake, and I don't want you killing the snake. So can you at least just find it and corner it, and then maybe I can get it under a sheet or something? Oh, it's a problem. Okay. But yeah, it's tricky, you know, if you're not in this. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna fix these, but I'm gonna fix these. Those are not terrible. As long as no white is showing, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I've strategically left certain things out of my updates. Good. Yay. I figured, because you know, yeah, I was hoping. That's fantastic. I love it. 10 out of 10. Okay, so this is where we're gonna have to start angling. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, and it's gonna be angled like that. That's fine. And we can get that closer. A little bit better. Okay. As long as it's touching the floor. Okay, it looks like it. Okay, this one can be down like that. Oh no, No, I don't think we need that one. This one is going to have to angle down quite a bit. So I should actually start angling down with this one. Just a little bit. Because this is going to be a very drastic angle down. If you missed the first part of my stream, I talked about how it was perfect timing. If you know, because I always got to look for the bright side of things. But my husband accidentally let a snake inside the house, and we're not quite sure where it is. We're fairly certain it's a little grass snake because of its size. Either that or it's a baby rat snake. We're hoping it is not one of the copperheads or water moccasins. We don't want to deal with venom. But yeah, we're gonna see. This is gonna be an interesting interesting night. I have been waiting for the cats to find it, and they have not. Okay, so we might have to do this a little differently than how I was picturing because of the drastic angle. Ooh, I can pitch it a little bit. Okay, nope, that's raised up. So we do want it right there. Okay, so right there. Looks good from that side. I'm not too keen on that. I could also angle it. There we go. Okay, that's not terrible. I don't like that. Hold on. See, now we're getting fussy. I get fussy, and then I sit and fiddle, but you all already knew this already about me. We're going to pull this back quite a ways. Oh, shoot. All right, I think that'll be okay. My next project will be a flame home. Ooh, nice. Got some good stuff from Scorched Sky with those pillars. I love those pillars. I wish I had an idea for like a lava house anytime soon because I love the way those look. It looks like you could just, if you hid all the decorative stuff on it and just had the lava, it would just look like lava dripping down, like a lava waterfall. I love it. All right. Yeah, I think they knocked it out of the park with some of the stuff from Scorched Sky this year. Oh, see, shoot. Here's the problem, is I need it to tilt with the red, but once you've tilted in the blue, you can't tilt in the red. It just turns it like the green one does. And I know there's more technical terms for all this stuff, but you know, I don't do that. Okay, hold on. Because you got to tilt it this way first and then do the purple or the blue, which we want it up a little bit, I think. Okay, I just guesstimated. I'm not, see? And then if I try to do red now, it just does that. And that's not what I want either. I knew it was going to get complicated at some point. And of course I had to start with these stairs because they're the trickiest. I always have to do stuff the hard way. Because why not? Okay, let's just do a slight angle. I just want it angled slightly. Okay, okay, that's pretty darn close. I think that might be what we're gonna have to do. Could it be better? Yes. Is it gonna get better? Not in this stream, anyways. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's not terrible because it's just that little bit showing there. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna go back up here and work on this part before I tackle this whole thing. Is gonna be a nightmare. I say that. It might not be that bad. This book, though, does need to be fixed. It is looking real ragged. Oh, that's right. That's why I had to. This needs scaffolding. There's a glitch here or something that's happening. There we go. Maybe that will help. Yep. That's all it needed was a little scaffolding. I'm glad we went with the green. I think I want to try to match all the colors to the animal. Because this green is very nice. And it makes me happy. I think I'm just in a green kick right now. Ended up going with a green and cream lace, like a forest green. Well, it's more closer to olive, what color that I ended up picking. But like a dark olive, forest green, and cream lace look for my bedroom. Is it going to work out? I don't know. The colors seem to look good together. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it goes. All right, I don't think I need to here, right? Oh, wait, let me see. Let me get this up here. And then you need to sit right there. Okay. Nope, I want you in here. Nope, right. Yeah, it was fine right there. Okay. It's looking better now that the walls are taller. I have to figure out, so when you take the teleporter, what's going to be here is this whole area is going to be blocked off. And I'm going to have like plants, so it looks like you can't get here. I'm going to use big leafy plants. I think I still want to, you're going to still see the floor through it. But yeah, just to make it look like, nope, we don't want to step there. So there's going to be a platform here, and you step down into the hole. I am going to skin the holes. That sounds really bad. Okay, skin the animals. No, it sounds even worse. Oh God. Okay. Reskin. You know, I'm going to actually use tiles and color this in. Okay. Oh, geez. Anyways, so that they stand out more. And then there's going to be like leaves and stuff around. So that all you can do is come off the platform and step into the hole number 1. Okay. This is when I've been to mini golf courses, this is how it is. Like, you usually, the one that I usually go to, it's like it has like architecture and stuff to kind of like mold you into going the correct route to hole 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, whatever. So when we come off of the tail down here, you put your ball in, it goes into the hole, and then we're going to need to make like a bridge or a platform here going down to the next hole, which I have not decided yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a snail though, because I'm kind of excited to have a snail. And those are about the only 2 I've gotten like ideas for. The rest is just, it'll come. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh dear. Reskinning much. You are nothing, okay? Hush now. Oh dear. See? You were saying, what were you saying about the commentary earlier, Dr. Pepper? Yes. Do you have something to tell me? Did you find something in the living room by chance? Earlier she was sticking her paws into my fabric, in my fabric bin. I'm like, the snake is definitely not there. So you need to not do that, ma'am. Silly goose. Okay. Oh, nope. Yeah, see, that needs to be angled too. Oh, dear. The things we get up to around here. All right, now it's this tail. The snake. Yeah, I mean, if it got up here and is in, like, made it all the way into there, I would be shocked. Honestly, this is quite a distance. Plus, it would have to climb stairs. That's a lot. I doubt it would have gone through all that trouble when there's nice, warm little hiding places right there in the living room where it got in at. So, yeah. I'm not too worried that he'd be in here, but, you know, if he is, he is. As long as he's not venomous, he's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. As long as he is nice danger noodle, we can chill. It'll be okay. Snake skin, that's what you were skinning? No, well, yes, technically. So, I don't think I have anything on me. Okay, imagine, I don't think I want to use like the green, that green stucco, the emerald green stucco, but think that, okay, let's just go with that. And then so like maybe a round tile there, and then we'll tile you know, down here, hopefully not letting it stick out, but if it does, we can cover it up, because I think I can craft something that it kind of looks like this. I know I can craft that looks like this. So if worst comes to worst, we can pop a couple of those on the outside, because it's going to be under plants, but you're still going to be able to see through it. So that'll be, we'll figure it out. But the snake is looking good so far. They do climb. It is true. I do know this. However, I feel like there were easier places to be, and they're kind of like, you know, water. They're going to find the path of least resistance. And it was quite a small snake from what my husband told me. I have not seen it. I hope he is telling the truth. Okay, this is where things are going to get tricky, because... Okay, hold on. Let me angle this one. Can I get this here? Put it like that. Oh, see? No, yeah, it's going to do that thing. I might not be able to do much about that, honestly. It's a cuddle noodle. Exactly. It's a noodle. we got to come up with cute names for it. Okay, I'm going to angle it ever so slightly this way. Okay, I'm going to keep that one out. I'm going to pull out another one. I'm going to put it at that angle. And then I can see if that's enough or not enough. And then I can go from there. Because I'm tired of this. Okay. And then we can use the blue one. Give it a little bit of an angle. For me, it's a nope rope. That's also a cute name for it, however. So I'm okay with this. Okay, it could go maybe just a little bit more angled. Okay. Okay. Danger noodle. Okay, so that's matching, and so now we're going to go a little bit extra. All right. So like, yeah, that worked out pretty good. Getting that to turn. All right. All right. So that's how we have to do it. We're just going to have to use the scientific process. I figured it out. So that's how I need to do this one as well. There was a comedian that told a joke where he took the girl back to her trailer. Okay, where's this going? All right, I'm ready for rest of joke. All right, so that's about that, okay? And the Bill Engvall, okay, I know that. I recognize that name. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That ended up being okay. Okay. Well, maybe I could angle just a little bit more. Okay, so just a little bit more. And she said, no, wait, Fluffy can wrap around us as we cuddle. Oh, is Fluffy the... and Fluffy, I'm assuming, is a snake? As we cuddle. No, thank you. Okay, yeah, just a little bit more. So like right there. Okay. Oh, da, da, da. Oh, even more? Does it really need more? Okay, wait, maybe I could just get it to fit in there. Okay, that's, no, that's terrible. Terrible! Stop that. If I put that there, yeah, okay, so we need to go a little bit farther. I know, this is frustrating. Sorry, y'all. Okay, even more. Let's try that. That's pretty extreme, but it might be enough. I think we finally did it. I think we got it. Oh, man. Mika, if you are still here, that would be, I forgot to mention this to you the other day because when you posted about it, but that would be so cool if you started filming your work, your process. Excuse me. For those of you who don't know, Mika has been posting updates in my Discord of what they have been working on. They're Tinkertown. And they mentioned the other day that they might want to start streaming, or maybe not streaming, they said filming. So either one is fantastic. But either way, you know, recording their process, which I think is fantabulous and would be so cool. Okay, this is too extreme of an angle. I need this different. Because we still want the, you know, the majority of the book. We want the walls to be about the same height. Oh, barnacles. Now I totally messed this up. Oh, dear. Okay, that's, shoot, and now that's not right there. Okay, well, let's just sink this down a little bit more. See if I can't get this to be arg. Okay, you all know about the Guild Show. What's the Guild Show? It's doing a fundraising on Twitch right now. Oh, wow. 3.5 mil. What is the Guild Show? That sounds familiar, maybe? Question mark? What is it fundraising for? Okay, I'm gonna have to angle this one more. I knew this was gonna be a problem. Okay, like there. With Felicia Day. Oh, yeah. Okay. was going to say, in EverQuest, somebody in EverQuest got 3.5 million. Dang. I must have picked up. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a book there. Well. Okay, if that's there. We'll put that there. Okay, that might have to be. That might have to be it. Is it the best? No, but it's being a problem. So, if I do it, it would be videos on YouTube. Not quite confident enough to do streaming. Hello, I am poster child. Yes. It's hard to explain. I am very socially awkward, but I started with streaming and then started doing videos after that. When I started streaming, Snek and Febrith and Ocarina and I'm missing somebody. All those people were doing video tours, and I was like, I don't need to do video tours, but I want to record my process. And this was before the pandemic, but I was watching a lot of streamers and stuff, and I was like, I think I could do that. And somehow it's different. It's like I'm talking to my computer. I know y'all are there, but I don't know. I talk all the time at my computer or when I'm working, and with or without people watching. So it kind of helps. And it is nice. It gives me motivation when I'm actually talking with people, because otherwise I probably would not work on this like at all. So yeah, I don't know. It's different. And I've heard a lot of other streamers say the same thing, that for some odd reason, it's just because a lot of streamers I know are also very socially awkward, but it's just different when you stream. Let's see. It was like a role-playing show with them playing like a D. Yes, I remember that. Okay. Mika Jade 12. Yes. I was the same way. I still am a little bit, but I just got on there, and if people watch, I like it. If they don't, it's all good. Yep. Exactly. I get more viewers now, I think, because I started doing the video tours. Back in the day, I would usually, well, I also streamed on Twitch. If, just an FYI, and this goes for you too, Dr. Pepper, though I don't think you've run into this problem. When I would stream on Twitch, I haven't had the problem on YouTube, but I would get copyright, not strikes, but like warnings all the time from EverQuest for using their music. So like at the time I was working on, what house was it? It was the C-Team house, the Drawn and Courtier, which is in a secluded sanctum, and the background music in the secluded sanctum would get me in trouble every single time. I finally had to mute my music. So just a precautionary, you might want to mute music, because some of it, EverQuest is like, not all of it, only some of the music, and that was what was really frustrating. So that's an FYI. That's also why I don't stream on Twitch anymore, because that was a whole me and Twitch. Jeff Bezos can kiss my, I mean, hello. It helps me to be able to do something besides letting my demon, that, exactly. Exactly. Okay, I should angle this a little bit more, but I'm also being kind of lazy. What if I just do that? Well, and okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, shoot. Not there, though. I had a copyright strike, one from Custom Music, but I proved that it was mine, and they took it off. Well, that's good. Twitch is iffy for me, yes. I would like to make money, but not asking I don't like that either. Yeah, YouTube is just seems more chill. I don't know. Not like I like the CEO of YouTube any better, but it seems more chill. What if I lower this down? Will that work? Fudge. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to angle that more. Just give it through ads. Yeah, or just get it through ads. I hate asking for money. Same. But also with EverQuest, I don't think, like, I look at Fading with the EverQuest show, he is not monetized. He does all that work for the EverQuest show and does not make money off of his videos. So, and he gets thousands of views. So if he's getting that many views and not making money, I just do this for the fun. Like, there's no way that I would ever, it, like you said, it would be nice. It also comes with a lot of its own things though too, because that also means a lot more people are watching you, and then little social anxiety me doesn't really want that many people watching. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, it'd be nice, but at the same time, it's kind of terrifying, and I don't like that. I just realized what's happening when the angles are so crazy. It's getting straight up and down. Doing this is not doing anything. I can't turn them the way I want to turn them. Balls. Okay. Yeah, Fading is awesome. But yeah, he does not get paid. And so, yeah, just if you go into it not expecting to get paid and just having fun, then I would say that's the best way to go into it. Don't expect to make money. If you end up making money, cool. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations. That's really cool. I'd be really happy for you. Basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah, don't go into it. Now EverQuest 1, there might be money in EverQuest 1 because people like to watch the streamers, the EverQuest 1 streamers, the ones that are in the content creator program. Damn, they get the views, they get a lot. So EverQuest 2, however, is kind of hit or miss. So yeah, just things to keep in mind. I would love to see, more people making housing content. That one is angled. Is that because this is like this? I'm gonna need you to turn, please. Excuse you. Okay, honestly, I mean, I need to make it look good from the inside. From the outside, it's not really going to be seen. At this point, I'm realizing that there's not much I can do with this. So we just need to make it look good. Good enough, anyways. Okay, and then maybe just leave this outside part for the birds. Wait, what if I move this up closer? How bad? Because that leaves that open. But that's not bad on the inside. Not sure. EQII, I can't stand the graphics. Yeah, they're too RuneScapey for me too. I had a lot of not so good experience socially, so just talking in chat is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of us. That's why I didn't know there was a community for so long, because I didn't chat at all anywhere. And it would be for fun, of course. If making money, great. If not, that's fine too. Great. See, that's the perfect way to go into it, in my opinion. And their UI is too boxy. Yeah, I don't know. Vast played a lot of EQII, and I'd sit and watch him, and he was insistent upon me trying it, and I was like, nar, no thank you. Okay, I want to try to just angle this book. This is driving me nuts. I was going to, I was planning his bachelor party, and I mean, we're so crazy, I was planning a, EQII session. Me and Tex and all of them were going to make characters and play EverQuest 1 with him for his bachelor party. But we never got to do that. Okay, maybe? No, because then I thought I angled it. Did I not angle it? Okay, what if I... Okay, let's see. Let's move that up like that. This is balls. I did angle it, but it's not angling. This is what I mean by books are tricky. There's going to be a lot of this kind of fighting. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to just leave that out. I need to just move on. We're getting stuck here on this tail. I was the same way, and I eventually went to SOE Live. Oh, yeah, in Vegas with 5 guys and 2 girls from the old guild. Aw, that's another story for another time. Yeah, I'm so happy that I got to know Vass in this lifetime. And I met him, you know, through EverQuest. Okay, hold on. I want this. It looks better here. Yeah, but this, okay. We're going to leave this. I got to move on. I don't like it, but maybe I can cover it up later, right? Meet them in person. Yeah, same. It was really because of the pandemic that made me decide to finally meet Vass in person. And he lives so close. And so we spent so much time together during the pandemic, and I was like, you know what? I mean, you really are my best friend now. You're stuck with me. And so we met. But that was one of those, the introvert gets kidnapped by the extrovert kind of situation. Yeah, that was us. Okay, I'm saying that that's good enough. I know I see that. I don't, shh, that doesn't exist. Shh. Oh no. Okay, we're on a relatively flat surface now, so maybe... No, nar. Nar, nar. Okay, that can be hidden by... Okay, just a little bit of an angle. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe that'll help me. Eh? That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, I still talk on the phone to a couple of them and have 2 from Corpus Christi that have come to the home, and then 1 year waits patiently for other half of sentence. Teehee. Just going to angle this just a little bit also. It seems like this has been working with the angles. Except that that's going to start going down. Yeah, I knew it. Well, that's okay, actually. Maybe. Because that would make it easy. No, hold on. Had 1 year, had 15 from the guild visit from California, Michigan, Dallas, Netherlands, and North Carolina. Oh my gosh! They all surprised your dad when they... Oh, that's awesome. I love that so much. Yeah, it took a lot to finally meet up with Vass because I wouldn't call it a bad experience with meeting up with somebody I met online, but as you all know, I used to be on Neopets. Or not, maybe you don't all know. Well, if you want to know, Neopets is where I got my training for decorating. And I found out that a woman on there lived about 4 hours from me. And so we decided to meet up in a big city between us here in Texas, because so it was about 2-hour drive for her, 2-hour drive for me. And we met up there and we had a great time. She was a wonderful lady. And then we had a fight later on stream online. and kind of stopped talking to each other because of that. And it was over something really stupid. And so, yeah, I just, it was really hard for me to meet, somebody else in person after that. Cause I was like, man, we met in person. Like I thought we were really good friends. And then she kind of went, oh, cray. I have that memory from while he was living and I wouldn't change it. Amen. That's fantastic. There's so many people meet, like, people meet people online now. That's just one of the ways that you make friends nowadays. I think it's just so wonderful. One of the good things the internet has done, Okay, hold on. How does this look from this side? I don't know. Okay. All right, we're going to call it. We're going to say that that's okay. I am going to maybe angle this a little bit differently. Not quite so dramatic. Maybe that will help. But yeah, it's fun. I love it. Yeah, one of these days, Dr. Pepper, because I mean, you live quite a distance from me, but I can maybe work it out if I ever have the money to travel. Again. It'd be fun, because I know we're both here in the great state of Texas. Okay, we're going to make this look good from the inside. I don't know if I like that. Because I want this up. Okay, wait, let's see if we angle this the right way. Fuss. Okay, that doesn't look half bad. It looks bad there, but just 4 hours. Yeah. People scare you. Okay, hold on. I'm missing a lot. Let's see. My mom got even into the surprise. That's fantastic. Everyone knew but my dad, and we almost had said stuff in game while he played with us. Oh, I have that memory. Okay, that's what I missed. I missed that. It is scary, though, for some of the people, though, because there are freakies out there. There really is. People scare me. I'm definitely... You're an introvert, right? Because introvert means that you don't like people, and extrovert means you are a people person. Just 4 hours. Yeah, it is a 4-hour drive, but I need a car that can make it. I'm terrified to drive mine even 30 minutes, so... Get my mom out of the house. I want to get up to Waco. Oh, for the Dr. Pepper Museum. Oh, that's a good museum. There's a great mini golf course in Waco, too. That's only an hour drive. For me, anyways. Okay, let's try this one. I do want to angle it. Okay, but I'm not sure how much I want to angle it. No, I want that. Oh, we're going to need scaffolding again? Fine. Is that enough? This is a really crazy angle. Okay. Well, one of those. The hate people thing. Yep, exactly. Introvert. That's all right. Yeah, my social battery goes pretty quick. And that is one part about it, about streaming that's kind of difficult, is that I do get wore out just from the chatting, I guess, because, again, Okay, hold on. I want to have less of an angle because this is a problem. We need to make this part just match up to this. And 'tis not working. It is being silly. Stop it. There is a slight angle to it. Okay, but I didn't bring that one over and do that, I don't think. Or maybe we need to. Okay, let's just get these lined up. Can we do that, please and thank you? Wait. Let's just do it a little bit. Sink this down. Okay, that's not terrible. But where's that sitting there? Okay, that's not bad, I guess. But yeah, the only thing I can really tell you about, you know, recording yourself or doing any of that stuff, and Dr. Pepper said this earlier, is just start. Just do it. It's not as scary as you think it's going to be, and it's not as easy as you think it's going to be. But it's just as fun as you think it's going to be. If that makes any sense. It's really cool. And getting to meet people and all that stuff is just a fun bonus to it all. Okay, we're gonna leave that one up like that. I know it looks kind of weird, question mark, but I'm not liking the angles that it's creating. So we're gonna go with it. We're gonna make it, it's a make it work moment, as Tim Gunn would say. Arg. Or, what does this look like if because I kind of like how that's halfway in. So what if I might have been too extreme of an angle? These darn angles. Okay, hold on. Let's tone this down just a little bit. Help me out here. Come on. Work and work. We'll turn this a little bit. Okay, that might work. Just a little bit. Okay. And then this last one. Just a little bit angled. Just a little bit. Oh, barnacles. Why? Why? Why you gotta be so mean? All right. Okay. I think we got it. It's somehow better and worse than what I was thinking in my head. Okay. But we did it. And we still did it with the same amount. We still have 3 books left. So we still did it with 52 books. 52. Yep. Okay. I think that's okay. All right. Now, this is where it's going to get a little fun. Let me save. Save your work. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. I do have to get out of cute mode to go look at the at my dungeon, because otherwise all the hats sink down. Dungeons. Do I still have this on? Okay, there we go. Walk-in closet. Oh, I want to find at least the eyeball. I wish I had, if I had been working steadily like I wanted to on my dungeons. My poor weapons dungeon is in such disarray, and I really need to just go in and sort things at least. I don't have to put things up, but at least sort everything into the right areas so I could find it. I don't know. That's going to be a lot of work. Okay. Turn on my lantern, and no, that's my lantern's off now. Whoops. Okay. I want to find, no, this way. Wanted or needed? Meh. Tomato, tomato. So see how these are very nice. They're nice and rounded on the top. There's even one that has snake skin. Ooh, but this black one might be perfect for a snake's eye. Because I'm only going to have the top showing. That black one is very nice. I think I'm going to actually go with that one. But let me just look and see if there's anything else. Because, you know, I could do something like having the slit pupil thing. That one's nice too. I like the blue in it. I like that one a lot. That's a maybe. Could have a pink eye. Pink is very cute. Ooh, I kind of like how it has that weird stuff in it. I kind of like that one a lot. Okay. This one has snakes on it. Look at that. Have you ever noticed that before? Isn't that so cool? The little snake heads. I love that one. Let's see. We could get some movement and have like these. That wouldn't be cute though. I don't really want red eyes. That one is a little too metallic looking, in my opinion. That has bird feet. Look at that. Do you see the bird foot? That's a weird one. That's also too metallic, that one there. It is pretty though. I do like that one. I think it's reflecting something though. So it would probably reflect pink in there. The one next to the ghostly skull cap was Skelly. That's that white one. So you said Scaly? Oh yeah, this one? That one is kind of nice too, but I was afraid because we did the books in green. I want the eye to pop out, to stand out. And so, and I'm just now remembering that I had wanted the tail to start at the top and the head to start at the bottom, but we're not going to redo it. It's going to stay the way it is. Whoops. Oh well, life goes on. I do like that one too, but no. There's these pink ones with the gems in it also, but those are a little bit too metallically. Yeah, and I'm going to just grab this black one just in case. I don't think any of these are on this character. The very first, the shimmering, this one with the blue. That was nice. I do like that one. I think it has a snake on it. Is that a snake? Or it almost looks like a caterpillar. That's cute. I'm not sure. I'm going to grab all three and just see which one I like the best. But I don't think any of them are on this character. Do I have... Hold on. I always got to check the wardrobe. Are any of these in my freaking wardrobe? Doubtful, but you never know. Where's my wardrobe? There it is. Hats. No. No. All of them are like these. No. Okay, so no, I don't have any of them. All right, so let's check here. Shimmering. Let's just type in shimmering. No items were found matching shimmering. Okay. So that one's not on this tune. Ghastly. I have the leggings, the greaves, and the breastplate, but not the skull cap. That's on a different character. Fan-frickin-tastic. Okay, and then so the awakened scale guard. Oh, all right. I have the leather breeches, the cloth robe, the leather tunic, the cloth pants, the plate leggings, and that's it. So I don't have, yeah, okay. Hold on. Print screen. I gotta remember which tune did I put them on. I think they should be on Bad Wolf. I am the... Oh, you know what? I better make sure all my tunes have access to my house. Hold on. The blue is nice. I do like the blue. I think I'm going to try both. And then the black is just in case. And I might use the black in other places too. That is a hard word to spell when typing. Awakened. It does look weird. You're right. And I'm not great at spelling. In fact, I am horrible at spelling. Okay, we're going to make sure that all my alts have access, trusty access to this house. Because I'm going to find what alt has these. I'm pretty sure it's on I'm the Bad Wolf. Unless I move them to time and space. I can't remember. And then, this is going to be it. I'm going to find this eyeball, and then we're going to call it a night for tonight. I am way too tired. Oh. I'm going to go, I don't know. I don't want to be in my living room. As much as I love snakes, I don't want to find that one. But yeah. I'll go find someplace to relax. Okay, Bad Wolf, Time and Space both have access. Thana has access. Okay, so all of my... All right, they all have access. Okay, so... I am the Bad Wolf. If you know, you know. If you are also a fan and know what that's from, sound off in the comments. See, I know how to get engagement. Oh, no. How do I zoom? Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, I gotta find the Shimmering Aggressor's Helm for sure. That's the blue one. See, now I'm yawning. I bet you all are yawning now too. I know, it was a short stream. And we got to talk about my upcoming schedule. Like The Little Mermaid. Nope. Not from The Little Mermaid. her name, I Am the Bad Wolf, is actually a quote from the show. It is a Doctor Who name. That's exactly where it's from. Rose Tyler utters those words, I am the bad wolf. And I forget what the rest of it is, because it's been too many years. I used to have it all memorized. Okay, here, let me go look at my bank and see if I moved out hats or if hats are still here. Yeah, I moved out hats. Okay, so she does not have them. It's on Time and Space. Just to be sure, I'm going to type in Ghastly. The Ghastly Sword is here. What does the Ghastly Sword look like? Oh, that's nice. This is a sword. Okay. Okay, let me head to Time and Space, which is, of course, another reference to Doctor Who. Because when I was creating these characters, I was really into Doctor Who. Oh, but that was just one of my banks. That was not even the worst one. Luna's is the worst. I'm the Bad Wolf has most of the weapons, and then Time and Space has gotten some overflow that just didn't fit. That started not fitting in Luna's. So I used to keep it super organized. I had everything in its own, like, Bad Wolf's is still pretty close to how organized I had it. Not the shared banks. Don't even, ooh, Storm of Arrows is done. But I stopped because I could just use the search and that was easy. Let's just keep going on Storm of Arrows, I guess. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go to my bank account. Mine has appearance armor that I haven't unloaded into the wardrobe. I've talked about this before and how irritating it is. You can't use the search. If I put all my clothes into the wardrobe, which I would love to do, I can't search for them. And that would be impossible. I have too many clothes. And then I have to go each one. Oh, she doesn't have any. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? No, I can't do that. It drives me nuts. Why can't we use the search? See? Not so bad. Time and Space still has some of this crap in here too. Okay. Pretty sure she's gonna have this. The pain is felt. I believe it. Okay, so let's look for the shimmering. I can spell. Shimmering Aggressor's Helm, which is in Bank Bag 6, slot 3. Right here. Boom. Okay, there's one. That looks like the Ghastly. The image here looks like the Ghastly, but it's not. It's this one. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay. All right. Next. We're going to find the Ghastly one. Ghastly Skullcap is also in Bank Bag 6, slot 6. Ghastly. Okay. And then lastly, we need to find, see how easy this is when you know where to look? Okay. Awaken Ed. Awaken Ed. Okay. Leather boots, cloth robe, cloth shoes, leather hands, leather cap. That's it. Is in Bank Bag 6, slot 18. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's it. Awakened Scale Guard leather cap. And that's the black one, correct? Yes. All right. Now we need to put all those into my shared bank. which while I'm here, these are anything that's in this, my number 8. This is my system, okay? If it's in 8, that means it needs to move. So this one needs to go here because she's got the hats. See how that works? Okay, now I can go back to Luna. Okay. Oh, my eyes, the small boxes. I know, but I couldn't. It doesn't help any having it bigger. In fact, it makes it worse. So, just take a deep breath. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh. How's it 8:42, but I've only been streaming for 2 hours? Heh. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 42 minutes. That's weird. It might have been because of that weird glitch I had earlier. I guess. Yeah, because that was about 20 minutes in, and it's technically I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I'm about 22 minutes off. That makes sense, I guess. Okay. That's not a bad stream. Could be better. I thought I was going to get better this summer, but I didn't. Because I was working on stuff all summer. Daylight saving time. Yeah. Apparently we're going to be in daylight savings time now. We're not going to switch to standard time. I think that hasn't passed all the places it needs to pass yet, but that's what they're looking at doing. I'm like, I would love that, to keep it one solid time, but can we have it at standard time and not savings time, please? But, you know, whatever. Who am I? Nobody. That's who I am. I need you to go to the bank. What? What are you face palming for? No, and I also want you to turn off your lantern, silly goose. Banker. Now this is the one. Take a deep breath. All right. We're about to see Luna's. Luna's the problem child. See, I got space. There's space. I still got room. All right. Here we go. Kids say. Oh no, I must have said something. That was the commentary. I don't know what I said. I probably said something. Oh well. Life goes on. Luna. Sanctus Sauru. My goodness. Alrighty. Let's get some mannequins. I'm gonna use some female mannequins because they're great for sinking down into the ground. I use the male mannequins if I need to sink into walls because, yeah, they feel flatter. I think actually they're about the same width, but they feel flatter. Okay, let's get our eyeballs on these. Here's 1. Here's 2. Ooh, I still like that one. And here's 3. Okay. Or, actually, what am I doing? I'm so silly. We're just going to take one of these mannequins and sink it down and try all 3 on with the same one. Silly me. There's a Snek. All right. And of course, it's got a cute, needs to have a cute little tongue. You know, it's going to be adorable. Okay. So this one is wearing the blue. You got to imagine it with, which way do I want it? This way, technically it would go up and down for the pupil, but it looks better that way. Okay, hold on. First of all, we are not doing this right. And nobody reminded me. I see how it is. I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Oops. Hello? Did I not go into... There it is. How big do I want it? Good question. Big eyes are cuter. Okay. Are y'all kind of seeing the vision now? Hee 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 hee. Uh-oh. You do get... Oh, I'm stuck. I'm just stuck on it. There we go. Okay, so now if I come in here... Oh, so the hitbox for it is still... Because you can't jump up on it. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Oh, no! Okay. I don't want my whole idea to go to shtick. Because technically it looks like it's there, but it's actually in the here. So that's what it's actually at. And that's why you can't jump on it. And the hitbox, you know, for mannequins is flippin' huge. Come on, this was my only idea, however. I need it to work. Okay, let's go back to cute mode. Can't get closer. That is gonna suck. Okay, well, we're going to, because I planned on having the start. The start can be right here, so that'll be fine. And then the hole will be probably right here. So we can have this where, because this is going to be up on a platform. Hold on, there was a platform. Let's just go get this platform just to have. Okay. OMG. Thank you. Stupid thing. All right, you shoot. This is not going to be the platform that we use, but I'm going to put this in. We're going to make it the same height as the snake here. So you just step down in there. So it's going to be something like that. Oh, shoot. But not that. Okay. Do we see the vision? Okay. The teleport pad is going to be here. All right. So you teleport in. You're up on this platform. You still can't get in though. Well, you can if you go to the side. I'm going to have it, you know what? I'll have it like right here. That way people will immediately come this way and drop down in there. And then I'll have a little thing here that's obviously where you start. Okay, and then that way this will be just whatever. Having a little teleport issue always. The teleporters hate me. But either way, I am not liking this color anymore at all. Let's try this one. Okay, that's kind of cute. I do like that because it looks like a pupil. I don't know. That I think is what I'm going to go with. Maybe sticking out a little bit more rounded. It's not quite in the right spot, and I do need to get a color on the background. But, okay, and then just for attempt, nope, that's not it. It's this one. Oh, that's, oh my God! Okay, that does look cute, though. Imagine with a cute little tongue. Blep, blep, blep. Are we seeing the cuteness, the vision? Yeah, the black might be better. I think it might be right about the black. I think you might be right. This one here makes him look angry. But I think the black is the way to go. Can I lift this one up a little bit more? Okay, and then, so yeah, so we're up here. Oh, my teleport pad is floating. How did that happen? Come here. And then, boop, you get down in here, and then you can start. Whee! Okay, not half bad. It taught me about dropping it on the mannequin. Oh, yeah, good. When did it, just now? I hope not. I hope it's been before. You like both of them? Yeah, I like the black though. I think the black is gonna stay. I do need to move this around a little bit more, play with it. This snoot should have been a little bit pointier too. I might fix that in the next session. It's still gonna be danger noodle time in the next session, but here we are. So far, it's coming along. No before. Oh, good. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's it for the stream today. Let me make some announcements. Let me see. Let me look at my calendar and see what's coming up. Oh, you're going to just stare at that mannequin. Whatever. Luna, crazy. All right, next week, Thursday, the 30th. I'm doing a garage sale with my mom. So I'm going to be out in the heat all day. At this moment, I'm still going to plan on streaming. Because the next week after that, the 6th, I may not be able to. I won't have students yet, but I'll be working hard in my classroom. I'm going to attempt the 30th and the 6th. I'm going to attempt to stream. I'm going to go ahead and say right now, the 13th, I'm not streaming. Nope. Because students start that week. It's going to be crazy. So no stream on August 13th, but plan on me attempting streams, even if they're short ones. They might just be like an hour on the 30th and the 6th. It depends on how tired I am. I have been doing a lot of work and still being able to stream this summer, so I'm hoping that I can keep this momentum going. But yeah, so okay, so look forward to that. As far as this weekend goes, again, I'm going to attempt to get out what I need, the videos. So we have, if all goes well, I don't know if that's the same Mika. Mika's Garden. I spelled it Graydon. Whoops. By Mika on Antonio Bale's server. That might be Mika Jade, but I'm not sure. I know this is a Mika I've been touring their stuff before. I'm not sure if they're the same Mikas. And then the Hotel of Dreams by Brunhild will be coming out. She sent me a document with Easter eggs and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so those are the two that are coming out this weekend. Hopefully, so look for those. I was going to record them tonight after stream, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I'm pretty tired. I think I need to go rest. But yeah, so look for those. And I think that's it for announcements. Come join the Discord so you can watch Mika Jade as she builds Tinkertown. Oh, it is. You are the same Mika. Okay, interesting. I'm so excited then. So you're the same Mika that was the other ones too, right? That I've toured? That is awesome. I'm glad to know that. I'm really excited. Well, I mean, I was excited anyways, but yeah, now I can say this is Mika Jade. Oh, that's awesome. Yep. Yay! All right. Awesome. 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 Well, that's great. All right. So that should be coming out tomorrow. Should be. And then the Hotel of Dreams by Brunhild should be coming out Sunday. And yeah, join the Discord. Link should be in the description. I'm still working on that. I maybe need Dr. Pepper's help to make my Discord really cool. I am a scatterbrain. There's a lot of things I have to remember all the time, and I don't write anything down, most things down, because I don't know, my brain doesn't work that way. It just has to remember the stuff. Instead, I'm not sure. I don't know how to get it to work better, but you know, here we are. Alrighty, with that all said, I can't wait to see what you all create, and thank you for joining with me and hanging out with me while I worked on this cute widow Snek, and we will see you all in my next stream. Oop, hold on, watch this. Her hand's gonna go through her head. Bye. All right, where's this? Oh, ending scene. There it is.